Let me guess. You've been in meetings that lasted an hour and you achieved nothing. Or maybe you're a solo developer and you think, meetings? That sounds like corporate suffering. But here is the truth. Meetings are not the problem. Bad meetings are. And they are done right. They're the glue that keeps the whole team aligned and the project going forward. And they are done wrong. They quietly drain everyone out and the momentum is lost. If you don't know me yet, I'm Norman, a game creator and producer, and my work focuses on one core thing: helping and guiding indie game developers to actually ship their games so they can continue making games through their lifetime. I use my experience building and producing real games, including commercial releases, to guide developers all the way from the beginning of development to a successful launch, without burning out or getting stuck. And that is what this video is about. I have a full online course focused on the production of indie games. It's inspired by Scrum, the software methodology, but tailored and adapted to indie development. The following is an extract of that course where I show you how to specifically run meetings so they're not a waste of time and actually help the project go forward. Let's jump right into it.
Another point I want to emphasize is how to conduct effective meetings. I know you might be thinking, in the end, there are so many meetings. Is that really necessary? Trust me, that's the backbone that glues everything together to work. But you can make these meetings very, very effective if you follow a couple of principles. One of them is to pay attention to the time. As a Scrum Master, or even if you're a developer that understands this, you should always be paying attention to the time frame you have, not letting the meetings go over the top on the time. So everyone understands that, okay, I have to deal with this meeting, but it's not going to get longer. And anything that you might not finish at the moment can always be tackled in the next meeting, the next week, or in the next sprint. And if it's something that it's super important, then you can find another moment to do it and let people plan their time ahead with the time they have for the meetings. You should also always moderate the meetings. Have someone moderating them, because this way you can ensure that it doesn't go into an endless debate that takes all the time, or that goes on a side way that it's not about the specific topic that you needed to tackle on the meeting. Especially on the dailies, this used to happen a lot. But it's better to focus that the meeting is about one specific goal and let everything else go in other places. And last but not least, something that's what makes possible that you can have time management and a good moderation is to settle for good enough. What does this mean? Sometimes there's a topic that it's very complicated and people, team members, director, stakeholders might want to discuss it very thoroughly and make it very long. If you can find the possibility of telling them, is it okay if we settle up with the agreement we have so far, even though it's not perfect, but we can continue on with that, inspect it, and see if we like it, and otherwise we adapt to something new. That way you can continue the meetings instead of getting stuck finding the perfect way of dealing with a problem, because this can take hours and hours and meetings and never get to a good conclusion. So to be able to have everything on time, settle for good enough. Make people understand why they should settle for good enough in some of these places, and then tweak everything as it goes. This way your meetings will always be on time. They will go straight to the point, and you will start understanding and enjoying the benefits of having them the right way. you're just a visionary. Ended up being very challenging. Best indie manager. He organized our Scrum board. You might not make it in time and it might end up being a mess. Keep a clear communication, but not overloaded. Polish, juice. It's about creating a long-lasting experience for the future.